Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise and I am an eBay reseller. I've been doing this for about 7 months now and I'm just on here to show you sort of what things I can pick up from charity shops and also give you some sort of tips and advice as well. In today's video I have an absolutely massive haul that I bought from my charity shop. I spent one day doing some sourcing and I came back with bags and bags full. If you saw my Instagram story on Saturday, you would have seen how big this haul was, so much so that I'm having to now split this into several videos. I'm not sure how many videos it's going to take, but it will take a few videos to get through it all rather than do one giantly long video that will take an hour or two probably to be able to film. So I will do it in little snippets and I will upload them separately and I will let you know what I've bought. So the first thing that I've got for you today is this jackety pullover thing. Now this is by Sea Salt. Sea Salt is not one that I've picked up before, but I have heard that it is a really good brand. It is a size medium. I believe it's men's. It was in the men's section, but every time I take a men's thing to the till, all the people at the till will always think, oh, that's for women because I've picked it up. But no, I believe it's a men's pullover thing. I think brand new. They were about £60, I think, brand new. So, but I'm hoping to probably get about sort of £20–30 for this one. I paid £6.95 for it, so it was probably a bit more than what I would usually pay for an item. But I wanted to really try out this brand and sort of see how it goes. If it doesn't earn me much profit back, then I know sort of what kind of price I need to pay for them to be able to give me a decent profit. But it is just kind of like a grey, I think it's grey, yeah, sort of a grey pullover thing. It's quite like a chino kind of feel to it. It's quite sort of, it's not as soft as you'd think it would be, but it has Sea Salt written on the zip as well, and it's also got this sort of little symbol that I believe should belong to them. It's got some big pockets at the front of it as well, so it's kind of got two on either side, very small ones. And also, oh, I've just noticed that, also it unzips on the side, which is very strange. I don't know why you need that. It unzips on one side to then, doesn't unzip on the other side, just on the one side. So it unzips on that side for some strange reason. So yeah, £20–30, I'll give that a go, something along those lines. I need to really look at the comps a little bit more. When I'm going through this haul, I haven't massively looked into this, hardly at all. This is just some things I've picked up that are my bread and butter things, some things I've picked up because they were a decent price and I wanted to try the brand out. I haven't massively looked into how much I'm going to make from them, but I'll sort of total it up how much I paid and how much profit I expect from these items as well, and I'll let you know at the end of each video. The next one I've got here is a Roman dress. It is a size 12. I paid £3.95 for it. And again, if you see my other hauls, I do mention that Roman does sell quite well for me. However, I picked this up just mainly because of the label, and I thought it's interesting. It is this sort of, it's quite nice actually, quite very summery, sort of a tropical kind of feel to it, but it's got these sort of like ruffles going up and down it. I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. There you go, you should be able to see that now. So it's got all these sort of ruffles going up and down it, so I don't know whether that will appeal to anybody in particular, but I think it's quite nice. I think it would be nice for the summer, so when I get that up soon, even though at the moment we've got a storm Freya going on, which is not doing very well for everybody. So pay £3.95, probably get about sort of £17–18 for that one. The next one that I picked up from a different charity shop now, I paid £4 for these, and they are some Voy jeans. So I paid £4. They're some Voy jeans. Now I picked these up because I'd heard of the brand before, not because I heard of them because they were good for reselling, just that I'd heard of them in general. As I say, because they cost me £4 and they were brand new with tags, I thought I'd give them a go. Now, like I've said in previous videos about sort of jeans, I've got the sort of the label at the back, even the studs have the name on it. They're quite a strange looking one really, because the pockets are a bit, sort of a diagonal kind of pocket. Then you've got this weird pocket here. And then the bottoms of them, if I can hold them up all right, the bottoms of them twist. They're those sort of tapered kind of legs, so they're quite difficult to actually photograph, to be honest. But I give them a go. So some men's Void jeans, and so literally the logo is all over the place on these jeans, which is quite nice. Haven't looked into these massively, to be honest, but hoping to probably get about £20 for them. £4 to £20, that should do fine. Now, again, if you'd seen my Instagram story on Saturday, I found a shop that was £1, and anytime that I go into a £1 shop, I get all excited. And when I'm with my dad, which I was on the Saturday, he always pulls his face as if to go, oh, I'm gonna have to carry a load of stuff. So I went into this £1 shop. It wasn't massive, but I had a sort of a bit of a mooch round. Usually in the £1 shops, you don't pick up a massive lot, I don't feel anyway, because they are sort of the bottom of the barrel kind of stuff. They are your really bog standard sort of Primarky type of things that you're not really going to be able to get much profit off them to resell. If you've got plenty of storage and you want to just buy it just to be able to get pennies through, then absolutely fine, go for it. But for me, because I've got my limited storage, I only really want to pick up what I can at the moment. So the first thing that I picked up at this pound place, I'm sure this was at the pound place, it's got no tags on it, was this Levi's shirt. So Levi shirt, size large. It's a checkered shirt. Now I know that Levi's shirts can do quite well actually. I've sold a couple before. I even sold one the other day. I think I showed it in my haul video that I had one with a hole in the arm, and it sold for £10 still anyway. So that's fine. I paid £1 for it. So I paid £1 for this. So nice checkered shirt, long sleeves. Not much more to say about it. It's just Levi's. It should have the logo somewhere. That's one thing I really made sure I checked, because even though it had that Levi's logo, I'd never seen it like this one before. So I was a bit cautious and just wanted to double check that I could sort of tell, because as well, I like to see with shirts if they have the name on the buttons, and these didn't. So I was getting a really bit confused, but I wanted to try and find that red label. So, and the only place it was on the side of the shirt, just here as well. There you go. So it was on the side of the shirt, so I just kind of knew then, and then double check the care label as well, just to make sure that it was an actual Levi's shirt as well. So happy with that. £1. These were from the £2 shop, which is the same charity as the £1 shop, but they also then had a £2 version of that shop in another little local town next to it. So this one I paid, as I say, £2 for. I mean the label's been ripped off, but I think underneath it would have said £9 something, possibly, that they were trying to charge me for. I don't know, but it was it's from ASOS, and I'm not sure what size it is. It doesn't say on here. It's probably on the care label. I'll have a look at that in a bit. I'd say it's probably about a size 12, 10 or a 12. It's this lovely burgundy colour dress, and it has this tie belt around the middle here. Just a really simple plastic tie belt, and yeah, I just wanted to give it a go. I've only ever bought one ASOS thing before, and it's currently something that's new with tags, and it's not exactly a really pretty dress. It's having some interest, but no one's really buying it because it's not exactly a pretty dress. So I wanted to buy this ASOS dress really to try the brand out personally, and for £2, that's a really good one of trying the brand out. So I'm happy to pay £2 for that and give that one a go. Also in that £2 shop was this dress here. Really simple kind of silky looking dress, one shoulder, from AX Paris. So as I say, I paid £2 for it, and it is brand new with tags. Originally on the tags it does say that it was £25. So even if I get 15, 10 even for it, I paid £2 for it, so cannot go wrong with that. I double checked it over because I find that with this kind of material you can get a lot of pulls through it as well, and it can really sort of bring the cost down of your dress or your whatever item it is. So I really do check those kind of ones over, because they can easily catch on Velcro and things like that, and little belt buckles. So, but that one was in good condition still, even though it was brand new with tags. I still like to double check. in a different charity shop now. I picked up some jeans. Now these are in the men's section, and after looking for a little bit, I believe that they're women's, but I'm not 100% sure, just because I looked at the way that the buttons are, and it's the same way that my buttons are done up on my jeans, but that doesn't necessarily always mean it's the right thing. But I will do some more research into it and figure it out. But I paid £3 for these. Now this is quite interesting really, because I paid £3, and this is one of those sort of charity shops that like to point out what brand that is that they're selling, which can get a bit annoying in a way, because if they've got a really nice brand, they'll bump up the price and they'll make sure that they've written what brand it is. So they've put on here, whatever that says, Ron Hoy, something like that, I don't know. So I was like, oh, what are they? And then I looked at the label, and it does say that, but actually if you look a bit closer, they are a pair of Diesel jeans. It does say on the back that they are from Diesel as well, and also it does nice and clearly say it here on the front of the jeans as well. So they're a pair of Diesel jeans, and I paid £3 for them. I did do a bit of research on them, and I could probably get about £20 for them. So really happy with them. So I always find that I've seen a couple of these now. Some of them are ridiculous prices, but some of them you can't really tell that they're Diesel straight away. So make sure you keep an eye out for those. Also next to them were another pair of jeans for £3. They didn't put the brand on these ones. I assumed they didn't know what they were, but they're from Guess. Now I'm sure, if I am thinking correctly, Guess are that really high brand. So the pair of Guess jeans, again, I think they're women's. They're in the men's section, but I think they're women's, because I think as well, because when they're American and they have a size, so in this case it's a size 28, I think they think straight away that they're men's, but when they're American ones, that women's are in this size as well generally. I think they're women's again by the actual way that the buttons are, so it's on that side. But it's got Guess again on the studs, on the back like I just shown you, on the button, just everywhere, and even on the inside here, that they are as well. So £3 for those, and again I did a bit of research and I could probably get about £20 for those as well. So 2 pairs of jeans, £6 in total, give me £40 for those, which is super. Now I've got a few coats. Now I've said several times over the past few hauls that I've done, whether it's on here on YouTube or whether it's on my live videos on Instagram, that I need to stop buying coats. However, when I see a coat, I cannot pass it up. Now this one I definitely couldn't pass up, and again I did put it on my Instagram story when I found it. This was in the £1 shop, and ooh, this was the only coat in the £1 shop as well, and it is by Musto. Now when I started reselling, I'd never heard of Musto in my life, never heard of them, didn't know who they were. And when I picked them up, my dad also said, never heard of them, who is that? Then when I showed him how much they go for brand new, from the actual store themselves, they are quite a lot of money. So I'm hoping to probably get about £20 to £30 on this coat. It's just a plain black coat. It needs a bit of a wash down really. It's a bit dirty still and a bit sort of grubby. So I'll give that a clean. It's got these jumpery kind of cuffs, and also the same thing at the bottom of the coat as well. It's got zip pockets, and it's got a zip at the front, and again the zip at the front also still has the name on it as well there. So you can see that the brand again is all over. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's pens inside of here. So I need to really try and figure out that there must be a hole somewhere which I need to now stitch up, and hopefully can repair with no issues. But yeah, it feels like there's some pens that have fallen out. Yeah, it's definitely a pen. So I need to sort of look into that a little bit more, but it was £1, so I'm not complaining about that one. The next one here that we've got is this regatta coat. It is a 34-inch chest, so it's nothing special, it's just a nice little small regatta jacket. It's in really good condition. It's got these this sort of mesh inside. It's quite a thin one, it's got no fleece, but it has got a hidden hood on the inside of it, so do look out for those as well, because they could always be packed away. So it's nice to know that they've got a nice little hidden hood. I can't remember how much I paid for this one, to be honest. I have no idea. There's no label on it. I'm not sure how much I paid for that one. It's about £2 or £3, I think. So probably hopefully get about £15–20 for that one as well. The next one that I've got is this jacket. Now this jacket, I don't think it has, oh it does have a brand. It is the St Michael. St Michael was the brand previously to Marks and Spencer, so it's kind of like more of a vintagey kind of label, and as it says here, it is leather. So I have got this grey, oh yeah, this grey leather jacket, really thick and heavy leather jacket with these sort of poppers on the sleeves here, and an elasticated waistband at the back, and this lovely sort of tartan lining here, this sort of fleecy lining inside, which is really nice. I paid £8 for it. Now again, £8 is a little bit more than what I usually pay for, but for a nice big thick leather jacket which is in excellent condition, that should go alright. So I'm hoping to get about £30–40 for that one. Only 2 more items left here. The next one is this Tommy Hilfiger gilet. So it's got the little Tommy Hilfiger logo on it there, and also there on the back where it says Hilfiger. Again, another hidden hood inside of here. So that's quite a good little one here. So it's velcroed on. I didn't know initially that it was hidden hood, and then yeah, just have a good look at them just to see what they are. So it's a nice, really thick padded gilet, which is quite nice. It's really bright blue lining inside. It has this little pocket on this side and a little pocket on this side as well, which is really useful. Generally these used to be the kind of ones for your phone, but I think phones are getting a bit big now. They don't really fit in there. But they do have a nice little zip pocket on the front and also 2 little pockets on the sides. So also it also does still have the name then on the actual button as well, so you just kind of know that it's a good quality jacket as well. So with this I paid £4.99 for that one, so hoping I'll probably get about £20 or something, probably even more for that one as well. And the final one, nothing massively special, but again it's another coat. It is this long, really long camel colour coat, kind of a beigey camel colour. Again, I don't think this one does have a brand. Okay, it does have a brand, Canada, and made for C&A, and on the inside it says here again a wool and cashmere blend, and this is 60% virgin wool, 20% nylon and 20% cashmere, so that should go quite well, to be honest. And I paid £7 for that one, so I'm hoping I could probably get about £30–40 possibly on this one, maybe around that sort of mark. So I paid £7 for it, and then could probably make sort of £30–40 off that coat. So that is it for this video. I've got plenty more to show you in another video, so I'll film that another day and then I'll put that onto YouTube when it's all done, and I'll show you what the other part of my hauls are. So if you enjoyed that, please do give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'm hoping to upload this next part of the haul within the next couple of days, showing all the different parts of my haul. If you've got any comments, please do pop it in the comment section below. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.